Oh, did you get a notification? I see it pop up.
Yep.
Okay, it's working now. All right, so let me let me see. There we go, yeah. So I'm going to adjust my picture. Yeah, I'm adjusted. Yeah, okay, guys, just give me a second. I was having some issues here. I had to reset the computer. Now let me adjust my my picture here. Oh shit. Wait. Video capture. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's see. There. Like that. Even it out. Let's get it evened out here. Close. How's the picture looking over there? Did it increase?
Oh yeah.
Close. Okay. Okay, all right, so let me see here. All right, guys, how you doing today? Thanks for joining the stream today. It's Saturday here in Phoenix, Arizona. If this is your first time joining the stream, just keep in mind, make a note that we do these streams every week, Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday streams are particularly the Q&A and Chinese lesson streams, and Sunday is mainly for the gaming. I will still answer some questions there, but today will be mainly for answering questions and focusing on the Chinese lesson. So I have some things here as usual I'm going to go through, but just before I get through that, the live stream, I want to talk about that first because that's coming soon. The live stream for the languages for the 1,000,000 subscriber celebration is not happening until next week. It starts on Friday. It will be going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Friday, I believe that will be 8 a.m. Arizona time. Friday, yeah. Okay, so Friday 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday will be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the Sunday stream will be 9 p.m. Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that stream will start next week, Friday. So 15th, 16th, and 17th. All right. So you may want to, what you want to do is subscribe to the channel and click on the bell so you can be notified of that stream. So there's that particular stream now. We will have 3 groups. That's why we have 3 days. I had to spread out the people, the languages, because of the time zones. So during those streams, you're not going to be able to really understand what's going on because there will be no English spoken. Of course, if you know the language, if you're a native speaker or if you learn a language, you will be able to understand. But for other people, they're not going to be able to understand. However, we plan on merging all of the videos together and adding subtitles to them. So there will be 2 versions. There's the live stream version and there will be the subtitle version. All right. What else should I mention about that? Oh, okay. Which languages? I'm going to pull up my list here. So we have 3 groups. What's up, Tanta? All is good. All is good. All is good. Okay, so we have 3 groups. So on Friday, we will have Armenian, Russian, Tree, Kurdish, Swedish, Bosnian, Indonesian, Tamil, Vietnamese, and Hindi. So that stream for Friday, what's that, 8 a.m. or 10 a.m. Eastern Time, those are the languages that will appear on that live stream. Then on Saturday stream, we'll have Assyrian, Mongolian, Cantonese, Mandarin, Arabic, Italian, and Portuguese. So Friday is the largest group right now. Then Sunday we will have Spanish, Korean, Japanese, and Sinhala. So we have a total of 21 languages here. I thought it was 22, but it's 21 here. So I know maybe there's some languages here that you guys wanted to see that are languages that aren't in the list that you guys want to see, but don't worry. This is just the first event. It's going to be a regular thing. We'll probably do this maybe 3 or 4 times a year and switch up the languages. So this is like something good for the channel, new content, just something, another idea to do to entertain the viewers, keep you guys entertained. And also what we want to do is make polls. Okay, you guys can vote which languages you want to see in the live stream. You want to see French, you want to see Portuguese, or Polish or whatever. We're going to have a poll for the future. This is just the beginning. Okay, so keep that in mind for the future. All right, so first of all, what I like to do, let me see. So I'm going to ask where everyone is from, what state, country you're from. You can put that in the chat. What'd you say? Hawaii Corinthians? Yeah. So where you guys from? What state you're from, or what state you live in? I see Georgian in the chat. I see Urdu. I see, who else is in here? I see France, Michigan, Israel, Indonesia. We got some good topics for these languages, so it's going to be very entertaining. We got Hong Kong, we got South Africa, we got Somalia, we got Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Canada. Okay, SM Christian, thanks for your donation there, sir. Okay, I'm gonna let me see what he said. Okay. All right, keep putting you guys' locations there. I'm gonna read this guy's super chat. So SM Christian, how did you record your interactions before you had someone recording you? What was your setup? I had multiple, like different setups. Like from way beginning when I first started making like level up videos. Hola, estoy bien, gracias. Todo va bien. Okay, so I had a lot of different methods for recording. The very first time I started making these videos, I was using my phone. I went to a Chinese restaurant, I had my phone. So I was using my phone for a while, and then I transitioned over to, I believe, the Luxi Cam. This Luxi Cam, I don't even think they sell those anymore. I don't even think they're in business. But it was like a Bluetooth. It looked like a Bluetooth. You put it on your ear, and it had a camera on it, and you can control it from your phone. So I used that for a while. It was pretty good. The quality was okay. It was just, you couldn't really tell it was a camera unless you paid close attention to it. So I used a Luxi Cam for a while, and then I transitioned over to the GoPro. And from there, that's like the only thing I've been using for a long time, because that's been like the best quality, very consistent on power. I can record up to 2 hours, and before it starts to overheat. Those were things I used for recording, and of course I was wearing it, like before the GoPro, wearing it in a hat. So you couldn't see me. So that's the GoPro is what I'm currently using. And that's what I've been using for a long time. Thanks a lot for your question, SM Christian. Okay. So, so everyone tell us where you're from. And so if you guys enjoyed these live streams, these Chinese lessons, please thumbs up the video, share it with your friends. It helps the video, it helps the stream a lot to get more people involved. Okay, so now I want you guys to introduce yourselves in your language, in your native language, or in a language that you're learning in the chat. Let's see it. Let's see some beautiful scripts and some beautiful real cheese sandwich. Thanks a lot for your donation. Do you speak Kurdish, Kurmani? No, the Kurdish that I'm learning is Sorani. That's the one I'm learning right now. What's the question?
The question you just asked.
Oh, the introduction. Oh yeah, so just introduce yourself in, like, if Chinese your native language, write in Chinese, Japanese, Latvian, or whatever. Just introduce yourself. Where you from? Where you living? Can you hear music? That's Lithuanian. Labas rytas. Kaip gyveni, or Probably, because you know the microphone is over here, on this other computer. And then I got the music playing on this laptop over here, so they can't hear it. But if this was plugged into if it was plugged in with the HDMI, they will be able to hear it. Yes, I do. I casually will get people walking up to me. Quite interesting. Mm-hmm. That might, well, you know, because Lars is a popular name over there, so that might not be him. Estamos juntos, né? Fala português. Tjena, mitt namn är Patrick och jag bor i mitten av Sverige. Cool. Looks nice, looks nice. Yeah, because I think during the actual live stream, the camera, I will have it on this computer. It will be over here, so you'll be. I mean, so you can hear the other people. They're going to be up on the screen, so you're going to mute the audio will be up. Yes, we do have Cantonese on deck. Cantonese is in one of the streams, so make sure you guys tune in next week, because it's going to be pretty serious. I see some Tamil. Labas Ritas. Labai Garai. Yeah. Great. Okay, so I'm going to move on here. I don't want to use up too much time. Okay, so you guys know who I am. If those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Moses McCormick, aka Lao Shu. Lao Shu, not Lao Shu. Lao Shu, which means mouse, rat. That's my nickname, my Chinese nickname. There's a long story behind that name, but I'm not going to go into that story here today. I've been on YouTube for I think 13 years or something like that. I started making videos back in 2000. I think it was late 2007. Actually, yeah, it was late 2007. I started making videos here on YouTube, mainly language. If you go back to the beginning, you'll see mainly language videos, video games, and fishing. Those are my three passions. The language being at the top. 39 years old, originally from Ohio, Akron, Ohio. That's the hometown. However, I lived in Columbus, Ohio for I think, how long did I live in Columbus for? 12. Wow, a long time, more than 10 years, definitely, a long time. Then I moved over to Arizona. I've been here for about 2 years. So that's that. As far as what I do, you guys know that I do some private tutoring. I haven't been really doing that much private tutoring these days because I'm focusing more on YouTube stuff. YouTube is actually my job. So everything I'm doing on YouTube, as far as these videos, it's part of it's a big part of my work. That's what I do. So I've become a full-time YouTuber. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit. So FLR. Okay, so FLR stands for Foreign Language Road Running Techniques. It's a natural approach to language immersion without living in a country where your target language is spoken. So with such approach, we get you speaking from day one. That gives you the tools to become conversational within 2 to 3 months with consistency, of course. It's highly effective. It will help you to improve your accent to sound like a native, provided that you follow the steps. And you do that with a lot of listening and just practicing with the native speakers. A lot of listening, and you can read out loud, try to mimic the native speaker as close as possible. You won't need hours of memorizing grammar, example, Spanish conjugations, word order. With this approach, you don't have to worry about that. It's more natural. So you're basically playing with the language through the listening, creating sentences, and then using with the native speaker, and you just repeat. You learn more stuff, learn phrases, more conjugations, use it with native speakers, and you build up. You will build up that way. It's applicable to any language, irrespective of diverse grammar rules, script and tones. And we currently have this available in, I think it's about 50, maybe, is it 50 languages? Is it more than 50 or is it about 50? About, yeah, a little bit over 50 languages on my website. Once you learn through this method, it becomes easier to learn other languages, even if they're not in the same language family. So this is the approach that I use as a beginner. Every time I start learning a language, I start with this approach. This is what I use all the time, and it works every time, of course, with consistency. So when using this course, if you decide to start using this course, you have to watch there's an instructional video, which is going to be vital to watch. If you don't watch that video, you're not going to understand what to do. You're just going to have text with these phrases and all these words and not know what to do with them. So it's important for you to watch that video. Okay, the instructional video. You will see that once you open the course, it will say instructional video. There's actually a link there that will take you to the video, and you can watch it. And it's thorough. I show you exactly what you need to do in order. The purpose of the stream. So as I mentioned before, I love languages, I love playing video games, and I love fishing, which I haven't really done much fishing these days. But my purpose of the stream is to be in the engagement. I'm trying to get better with engagement with my followers. And I think when you using a stream, it's a great way to stay update, stay in contact, and keep your fans abreast with what you're doing. Okay, so we discussed language learning and gaming, mainly. If you want to ask a question, we have 2 ways. I will occasionally ask like some random question in the chat, but the main ways of asking me a question and you want to get responded to, the first way is joining my Discord. Okay, my Discord. And when you join a Discord, there's a channel that says Laoshu -questions, and in that channel, one second. Manny G, thanks a lot for your donation, sir. Thanks a lot. Oh, I'm sorry, not sir. It looks like it's a woman. I'm sorry. Linguist girl, Amy, thanks a lot for your donation. I'm going to purchase a manor package on your site. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's to you too. Wish everyone Happy New Year's to you and your family. Okay, thanks again. All right, so I was saying, dang, what was I talking about? Okay, so we discussed learning languages and gaming on this channel. How often do I do the streams? I do the streams every week on Saturdays and Sundays. So the Saturday streams, like today, will be for answering questions. Okay, that's what I was talking about. So if you want to ask me a question, there's 2 different ways to ask me a question. Join Discord, and then when you join the Discord, you will see a channel that says Laoshu -questions. go into that channel and you post your question there, and I will read it and respond to it. The second way is through a super chat. If you send me a super chat, ask me a question there, and I'll respond to it. So those are guaranteed ways of getting your questions answered. And like I said, I will occasionally just look at something random in the chat, and then I may respond to it. But if you want to get your question responded to for sure, then you need to follow those two methods there. So the languages I'm learning, I'm pretty much, I'm right now, I have a lot going on here, mainly due to the stream. Animu, thanks a lot for your donation, sir. He didn't ask anything. Thanks a lot for your donation. Right now, okay, my main languages that I'm like the main ones are Tree, the ones that I'm doing like really like full time. Tree, I started getting back into Russian. That was one of my New Year's resolutions, to get back into Russian and improve the Russian. So there's Tree, Russian. What was the other one? Tree, Russian, Arabic, Assyrian, I know there was another one. Oh, let's see. Best Stephanie, if you wish. Thank you. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, he forgot to ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on.
He said he wasted his chat.
Wait, hold on. B. Stephanie, hold on for a second. Let me go back to Manny. I think his name was Manny. What did he? Let me see. Oh, Manny G. Okay, so Manny G, thanks a lot for your donation. Just got my PS5. Just got my PS5. Super happy. Have a great year, dude. Stay healthy. Okay, thanks again. Enjoy your PS5. I have my PS5, but I think I only turned it on like 2 times. How many times? I'm gonna play it some more though. Being real busy, man. Being real busy. Okay, Manny G, your name is girl. Okay, I ain't no question. Okay, so Animu, he said no question, just donation. Okay, Animu, okay, never mind. Is it possible to learn 2 languages at once? Yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible with, you have to have a schedule with great planning, okay? Because, it's easy to fall off. You may start liking this language more over here, then you'll start neglecting it. So really, it's possible, but most of the time I tell people who want to learn 2 languages or multiple languages, if they've never learned a language before, most of the time I tell them to just focus on one and get that one to a level to where they feel comfortable, get to a good level, and then start doing it, then start another language. That's if you want to learn multiple languages. I'm not saying it's impossible, but that's probably, that's what I did when I first started learning. I was doing mainly Chinese. And then once I started feeling comfortable with Chinese, I started doing other languages. Japanese after Chinese, you could do something like that. If you want to give it a shot and do 2 languages at the same time, even if you don't have that experience, you can try and see how it goes. But that's my recommendation. It's definitely possible with great planning. Okay, back to B. Stephanie. Thanks a lot for your donation. What kind of games? So my favorite genre is fighting. That's my favorite genre. But I like to play RPGs, some action games. So it's mainly RPGs and fighting games. I haven't really played that much RPG games because of the time. It's so time consuming. I don't really have time to play that. So now I just get on a game and get off. I play a game that I'm familiar with, train, in like games like Tekken and Street Fighter, like I have a lot of experience. So those games for me are easy to play. I can get on, pick up a character, learn, and play with people online. So those are the games that I mainly enjoy playing. Thanks a lot, B. Stephanie, for your donation. Are there any other ones? Okay. Oh yeah, Tekken, man. Tekken, Soul Calibur. Those are my top fighting games. My favorite. Tekken and Soul Calibur. I like Tekken, Soul Calibur, Virtual Fighter. Yeah, I play a lot of fighting games, but Tekken, the Namco Tekken and Soul Calibur are my favorite ones. Okay. Which languages do I want to learn in the near future? Well, I already mentioned Russian, but I'm experiencing that. I started learning Russian a long time ago, but I haven't. When I started learning it, I didn't really learn it like. I didn't focus on it. Like I didn't really apply myself fully to the language, and that's something that I just started doing. As far as new languages, I'm not really sure at this point. Most of those languages are older languages that I started learning before. So we'll see. We'll see. The newest language is Sinhala, which is a language that, again, that language came up a long time ago. I learned like some phrases here and there, but I didn't really apply myself fully to the language. But that's the newest language. There may be some other languages that I want to learn, some brand new ones, but I'm not sure right now. But you guys know I'll keep you updated. All right, so the live stream, I talked a bit about the live stream at the beginning of the stream. So the live stream for the million subscriber celebration will start on the 15th. So it will go on 15th, 16th, and 17th. And over those days, there will be there are three groups. Okay, I'm gonna go through it again. So on the 15th, which is Friday, in that group we have, I think, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so Friday group, there are 10 languages. Okay, those languages are Armenian, Russian, Twi, Kurdish, Sorani, okay, Sorani Kurdish, Swedish, Bosnian, Indonesian, Tamil, Vietnamese, and Hindi. What's up, TwitchCon? I do read, yeah, I do. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so that's Friday stream. So we have 10 languages there. This is the most updated list here. So Friday we have 10 languages. Those are Armenian, Russian, Twi, Kurdish, Swedish, Bosnian, Indonesian, Tamil, Vietnamese, and Hindi. On the 16th, which is Saturday here, we have Assyrian, Mongolian, Cantonese, Mandarin, Arabic, Italian, Portuguese. Okay, so we have about 7 languages in that group. The last group, which is on Sunday, the 17th, we have 4 languages there: Spanish, Korean, Japanese, and Sinhala. Okay. All right. The Aquarian Space, thanks a lot for your donation, sir. If you have a question, if you want to ask me something, just type it in the chat and I'll answer it. Okay, so that's the live stream for the million subscriber celebration. The Twitch live stream, now, you know, I use Streamlabs, so this platform allows me to stream through Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube at the same time. So whenever I go live, when I'm on stream, it's going to pop up on those social media platforms. And the game I mostly play is Tekken. That's what I've been playing mostly these days. I may switch up the game and sometimes, but for now I'm just playing Tekken because that's the game that I've been playing the most lately. If you're interested in courses, merch, we have new merch. You can visit my website at I'mAboutToLevelUp.biz. I'll have Language Bay post a link for you if you guys are interested. You can learn a new language. Make sure you subscribe to my Instagram to stay abreast on events and whatnot. Connect with Lao Shu on Facebook. Join my Discord and my Twitch. And we'll post the latest episode. So yeah, as far as the videos on YouTube, I'll talk a little bit about that before I do this lesson for Chinese. So every week we try to release several different types of videos. So the first video that you see is the bonus level up video, which is released on Mondays. We'll have bonus level of videos, retrospect, and then compilations. Those are the videos that we try to release every week. Now, as far as the episodes, now those videos that I just mentioned, those are at least 10 minutes. Okay. The episode videos, like, you know, those ones, episode 165, 166, those videos will be released once a month. And they will be about 30 minutes, between 30, 40 minutes. I don't make any. Okay. Yeah, I don't really make, like before, I know you guys, a lot of you are OGs here, diehard fans of the the sagas, if you will. You know, those videos were like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't do those anymore. We're doing things differently. Those videos are too long. We want to keep people interested in watching the video. So it made sense for us to keep the videos shorter, 10 minutes for the bonus level of videos, compilations, retrospect videos, and for the episodes, they will be a little longer, 30 minutes. Reese B, thanks a lot for your donation. Are you aware of the Planet Project? He's a YouTuber fan of your videos, making documentaries about endangered languages and based in Phoenix. Y'all should meet up. It sounds Planet Project. I've heard that before. It sounds familiar, but I'm not familiar with this person. I don't know. I'll check him out. I'll definitely check him out. Thanks again for your super chat. I appreciate it. Animu. Okay, Animu, thanks again for your donation. Does learning a language really improve cognitive skills? Does learning a language really improve cognitive skills? What do you think? Yeah. Yeah,
I think it helps memory.
I think it helps memory. I definitely think it helps memory. I think, yeah, which makes sense because you're exercising your mind. You're learning all these different words, the sounds and stuff. But I think you could still be like clumsy and stuff. I think I'm clumsy. Am I clumsy? So
You learn a lot of languages, so you should be like that.
yeah, I'm pretty clumsy. I knock stuff over. I'm pretty clumsy. So, but yeah, it definitely helps with the memory. It definitely helps with the memory. And I think, I don't know. I think it also. I read something about dementia or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think it does something. Like, I mean, I know many of you guys already know about the situation with me. I had like a stroke 5 years ago. Okay, I had a stroke 5 years ago, and I have no side effects. Nothing. I'm not affected by that stroke. It's almost like I've never had a stroke. And I believe that the languages help me to recover and to keep me from getting those side effects. You know, because a stroke is serious. Some people they lose movement in arms. The speech is messed up, but I wasn't really affected by that. Only at the time it was happening. And I think language learning has something to do with that, because I don't have any side effects right now. Okay, you said somebody else. Did it disappear? Man, why are they making this stuff disappear like that? Project, I don't know. Okay, answer that one too. Did Stephanie Bewitched? Okay. Again, thanks for your donation. What you asked me, will you teach Italian? I know a little Spanish and would like to brush up and learn Italian. Well, I'm not qualified to teach Italian. However, I do have a course for Italian and I have teachers. So if you were interested in learning Italian through my program, I can get you set up with a native speaker. No problem. You know, just contact me, let me know if you're interested in doing that. You have two options. You can do it by yourself through the course, or you can sign up through a private tutoring and be taught by a native speaker using that material. Thanks again for your donation and your question. The half blind astronomer, $2. Okay. So thanks a lot for your donation. Oh, my man wrote in Chinese. 哪种中文的食物最好？No, I don't. It only makes sense to. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. So he's asking me what is the best food in the best cultural food. Yeah, he's asking me what is the best food like in the different cultures. What is the best food? You know what? That's difficult. That's difficult to say. I don't really have a favorite food. I like all kinds of different foods. Chinese food, I like. Well, mapo tofu used to be my favorite, but I don't really eat meat anymore. But yeah, I don't know. That's difficult. There's not a food that I can think and say, oh, this is the best cultural food. Not sure. I can't give you an answer to that. But I appreciate your donation. Thanks again. What's Neil Moses? What's up, man? How you doing, sir? Animal.
And is Animal's job hiring?
Animal. Thanks again for your donation. Thank you for answering my silly question. Glad you were unaffected by that stroke. Have a great day. Happy 2021. Happy New Year's too. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, I honestly believe that. I honestly believe that the me learning languages like that helped me to recover well, because I have no side effects. I can get on the game. I have no lag time. It's just, yeah, it's a blessing. I think language learning helped me for that. So, yeah. Okay, let me peek at this Twitch real quick and see what they're talking about. I have some people over here. House Carl, thanks a lot. Yeah, man, it's blowing up, definitely. I probably even waste my time with you too. Oblivioner, thanks. Welcome to the stream. He asked me something. Is the stroke the reason? Is the stroke the reason you don't eat meat nowadays? It was part of my diet change. Like when I decided to change up my diet, I decided to just go with, I still eat fish though. I still eat fish. I decided to cut out a lot of the other meats. I wasn't really eating pork, but I stopped eating chicken, beef, those things. I stopped. And that was part of the decision I made when I decided to change my diet. So definitely the stroke, when the stroke happened, it was definitely influenced me to and motivated me to change my diet to eat differently. Absolutely. Thanks a lot for your question. I'm living there. Thanks a lot for your question. Welcome to the stream. Okay, any more? So today, that was on Super Chats, right? Okay, so today we're gonna talk about. Today's Chinese lesson. It's pretty simple. We're gonna talk about the key. I like to call it a keyword. So this keyword is although. Okay, like moreover, one of my favorite keywords. So we're gonna talk about although. So although this is a little special thing in Chinese, they do something differently than we do in English. For example, okay, stream okay? Okay, all right, I'm watching it now. It looks fine. All right, so in Chinese, although, so if you want to use although in Chinese, they say up here. Can you guys, right here? Okay. Can you see? All right, so right here, although, one of the keywords. So in Chinese, they say 虽然 但是. So this whole thing means although. So when you use although in Chinese, okay, 虽然, then you put whatever you want to say, although whatever. I got an example sentence I'm going to show you guys in a minute. Then you have to, then 但是 has to come in the second part of the sentence. All right. So here's my example sentence here. Let me underline. Let's see, 虽然 here, and then 但是 here. Okay, so you have 虽然, although. So 虽然我今天忙，但是我想跟家人出去。虽然我今天忙，但是我想跟家人出去。Although I'm busy today, I would like to go out with the family. This is what this sentence says. So as you can see in this sentence, 虽然, okay, although 虽然我 that means I, 我今天 that means today, 忙 that means busy. 但是 so 虽然我今天忙，但是 so you see how you have 虽然 at the beginning, then you have 但是 at the end before you start the next part of the sentence. So although I today busy, but, okay, so 但是 means but. So you're saying although I'm doing blah 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 blah, but we don't do this in English. We just say although I'm busy today, I want to go out with the family. We don't say although I'm busy today, but I want to go out with the family today. But in Chinese they add 但是. I think other languages like Vietnamese, Tree does it, right? Yeah, I think Tree does that as well. So yeah, that's how you use 虽然. So 虽然我今天忙，但是我想跟家人出去. There it is. All right, so now I want to see you guys use this 虽然 and create a sentence in the chat. I want to see, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be real simple, but show me how you guys use although in your own sentence. I'm going to look here. This down here. 虽然我今天忙，但是我想跟 家人家出去 okay yeah okay it's blurry yeah sometimes this I don't know this camera sometimes it's there it is it does that sometimes somebody what it was awkward yeah leveling up man it's it feels like I'm low-key being disrespectful with how bad I am. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But you got to keep in mind, most people, they gonna, even if you're mispronouncing things, you don't say you messing up the accent or the pronunciation. They're not really looking at that. They're mainly looking at trying to understand what you're trying to say. I'm pretty sure you like I had this experience like I don't know I'll be somewhere and maybe someone want to ask me something and they're speaking English maybe they're I don't know Spanish or whatever and they're trying to ask me something and it's hard to understand them. In that case I try my best to understand them. Like I don't feel like they're disrespecting me because I know that they're learning. So that's how most people think. They say, okay, this guy is learning the language and I'm going to try my best to understand. It is awkward. If you're not used to it, it feels very awkward. It feels very awkward. So it's just something that you got to practice and just keep doing to get used to. With practice, you'll get used to it. Even me, like I've been doing it for a long time. Sometimes I still have awkward moments. Like sometimes it just be like that sometimes. It's going to be a little awkward. Okay, I see some blood came in. 虽然我想洗澡，但是我没有老师。Okay, Cosmic Angel, you just got to fix your structure a little bit. Wait, hold on, let me see. Yeah, your structure, the way you wrote your sentence, Cosmic Angel, is like English. You don't have your done sure. Your done sure is missing. So your sentence will be something like, 虽然, well, let me look at your sentence again, hold on. Yeah, it will be something like 虽然我没有老师，但是我喜欢自己学中文. It will be like that. I mean, your sentence is understandable. Any Chinese person will be able to understand what you're saying, but it's just not natural. That's more like English. It looks like a direct translation from English. Yeah, RCP, that's exactly. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, you guys are getting it. You guys are getting it. Yeah, that's exactly how you use it. So just remember that when you sway on blah blah blah, then you say done sure. But like I told previous students, if you leave out done sure, because you're gonna leave it out sometimes because it's a new structure, you're not used to it. But if you leave out done sure, you're going to still be understood. They will still understand what you're trying to say. Okay. How would you say, so translate this sentence. I'm gonna write it in the chat. Although I don't have a passport, I want to go to China with my family. I think passport is hu jiao or something like that. I gotta see if I'm saying it right, the right tone. But it's hu jiao, it's something like that. Oh, okay, I was right. Hu jiao. Fourth tone on both words. Hu jiao. Let me check on the Twitch over here and see how you guys doing. I see you guys. I see you. Terve. Yeah, Huvin. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into Finnish, definitely, because I really like that language. But I haven't done anything with Finnish lately. Long time. Gamara Joba. Rogorachat. That's another language that I want to get back into, Georgia. Oh, thanks for this child. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind next time. I definitely don't want to confuse anyone. Yeah, this is not a gaming chat. This is just a Q&A. All right. So yeah, next time I go, babe. Next time I go live, don't let me forget to change the title to the category to like a chat or something like that, because someone just told me that I can get banned if I go live and do something that's different than that. I didn't know that. Yeah, thanks a lot for that tip. Yeah. We definitely don't want to get banned. Okay. Okay. So that was the Chinese lesson. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me see. 虽然我没有护照，但是我想和家人一起。Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, we got one person there, so I will. 但是我和家人想去过。Okay, good. Had blind astronomer. Okay, good. Okay, we had a couple people in here. I'm not expecting everyone to participate. This is mainly for people who are learning Chinese. Yeah, the link, I'll have Language Bay post the link to the website where you can get information about courses and whatnot. So normally when I post videos, all that information is in the description area. Okay, now I'm going to open up these Discord questions. It's not really that many. I think I almost, let me see. Good job. Okay, good. You just gotta, the word gun, you use the root. That means root. Yeah, you just have to use a different, but yeah, that's right. It's just that gun character is not the right character. But that's good, yeah. All right, guys, I'm about to, how long we been on here for? Oh, it's been an hour. So I'm about to go into these questions here. There's not many questions over on Discord unless it updated. Let me go see what our friends are talking about over here. Gamma Joba. Okay. Oh, that's the gym. I'm about to say, dang, that's a lot of stuff updated. All right. All right, we are. Okay, you're starting with Illuminati. I don't know about you, but I can control my dreams. Have you ever dreamt in a language, or if you do control your dreams? Or if you do control your dreams, what language do you speak in your dreams? Thanks a lot for your question, Illuminati. No, I can you control your dreams? I can't control my dreams. And when I do have dreams in different languages, it's random. It's like really random. It's not always consistent. Then I'll have level up situations. It's just, it is really random.
You don't love your dream?
Yeah. Yeah. I had dreams where I was leveling up, like crazy stuff. Yeah.
In Chinese or?
It's different. Like it's just random, like random language. Okay, thanks a lot for your question. Next question is by Roki. Who do you main in Tekken? So right now in Tekken 7, I main Katarina, the Brazilian woman. That's what I mainly use. I'm thinking about picking up another character, Garyu. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but that's who I mainly use for now. Thanks for your question. Next question, Yugen. Have you ever had times where you thought you were recording, but you weren't? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Very disappointing. Man, I'm going to tell you a couple situations, okay? There was one when I was still living in Ohio, Columbus. I went to a Vietnamese restaurant. The reaction and the situation was so good. It was too good. Too good. I think they even spoke Chinese in that place. It was people came from the back. It was really good. I got home to look. I was just curious. Like, I gotta watch that. That was really good interaction. And I was trying to find the footage, and I realized that my camera wasn't recording. It was like a 15, 20-minute interaction. Wasn't recording. That's one situation. Another situation is when me and Language Bay, we went to, was that Michigan?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at this. Let me put my phone down. Check this out. We were in Ann Arbor, okay? Now, I thought I was recording. Well, I had a hat on her. I thought I pressed the button to record, and check this out. We were sitting, the food we were eating outside the restaurant, it was a Polish restaurant. The guy brought our food up. He brought our food out. I don't think he brought all the food out yet, but we were sitting there, and there was a couple next to us, older couple, and we were just sitting there chilling, talking, waiting for the food, and I heard Chinese. I heard like somebody speaking. I said, "Is that somebody speaking Chinese?" And then I was looking, and I couldn't see him. And there was a guy with his girlfriend. This guy, he was talking like real loud, Chinese guy, and they were coming towards us. And I looked at Language Man. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm about to level up. I'm about to level up." So when they got closer, I didn't even ask him where they're from. I just started speaking Chinese to the guy. I said, "Oh, you, I think I said something like, your accent sound like Beijing, or where are you from, Beijing?" And then he started laughing, and his girlfriend started laughing. And he was like, "Oh, you speak Chinese?" It was really good. And then it was just, yeah. When I talked to them and they left, the lady, the couple next to us, she looked, what did she say? She was like,
"That was really cool." Her reaction was crazy.
Yeah, her reaction was crazy. The lady that was sitting next to us, she was like, "That was amazing. Wow." She was like, you speak Chinese? She's like, "Wow." Like going crazy. And check this out. This lady, we had no idea. We got all our food. We got all our food, okay? They were leaving, and see, the lady started talking like, I understood what she was, I wasn't really fully paying attention to what she was saying, but then like, she was basically told us that she said she paid for our meal. She paid for our meal. I didn't realize it because the language barrier told me, she's like, oh wow, the lady paid for, she paid for our meal. She paid for our meal. I think that was like about $50, $60. It was a lot of food we had. But, you know, I wasn't recording. Wait, did we record that? Okay, we recorded that part. Yeah, we recorded that. We got that part recorded. But that part where the Chinese guy came,
You were too excited.
it had, you know what happened? When I went back to watch the video, it was coming to that point and it cut off. Like, or something. Was it like that? It stopped. Oh, that's what I did.
Man.
I cut the camera off by mistake. That's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. I cut it off. I wasn't recording. But yeah, that was crazy. The lady, it was so good that the lady saw that her and her husband, they paid for our damn food. She was blown away. Because like I said, I just started talking to him and we were having an interaction. So you can tell maybe the lady at first was like, is he playing with them? Is he? She probably was like, is he bothering those people? Is he making fun of them or something? But yeah, it was a really good. But yeah, that was another situation where I wasn't recording. I think I had some other situations. Oh yeah, then we were in New York. I thought we were in the Brazilian spot, and it was a lot of Portuguese going on in that store. And then when I checked the camera, I realized I was like, damn, I lost it. And I could tell Language Bay was disappointed. I could tell she was a bit disappointed. But then like when we got home, I went through all the footage again and I found it. And I showed her, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. This is the clip from the store. So I thought the camera was off. I thought it was off. So to stay safe, the best thing to do and what we're doing now is to have the app for the GoPro. So you can turn it on, you can check and see when it's recording. You know, that's the best thing to do is have the application so you can know for sure that you're recording the footage. But yeah, that's that. All right. Let's see here. The next question, let me see. That was Yugen. So thanks a lot for your question, Yugen. So the next question, Madashal Zhukov, looks like a Russian guy. Have you ever came around Czech or Slavic language? Thanks a lot for your question. Yes, I actually played around with Czech several years ago. These videos are still on my channel. If you go to my channel, you in YouTube, you put Laoshu 55,000 dash Czech Pivo or Level Up or something like that, you'll see I had some interaction. I told people that I'm going to study Czech for like a couple months, 3 months or something like that, and then I'm going to level up. And what I did, I went to Cleveland, and I think it was me and Eric. We went to a Czech. It was like a pub or something / restaurant, and I was leveling up there with the people. It was really, really a good interaction. But yeah, that video footage is still on my channel. I would love to revisit those languages in the future, of course. But right now, I don't have any intentions on doing any Czech or Slovak. My Mongolian instructor, she speaks those languages fluently, because I think she lives over in she lives in the Czech Republic. She speaks those languages fluently. But anyway, thanks a lot for your question. Let's see. Let me see. Next question by JJ55. 55,082 Japan? Okay. All right, so he asked me, what do you think of the Teach Yourself series for Japanese? Okay. So the last time I looked at that, I think I actually still have that in my stash somewhere. The last time I saw that series, I think it was okay. It was okay. They needed to. They weren't really using the script that much. They were using like all Romaji. But I think as far as what they were teaching, I think it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Thanks for your question, JJ. Okay. Next question. Isojin. Okay, he just put Baltic languages. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I messed around. You can, if you go to my channel, you will see some Baltic languages that I messed around with as well. So I do deal with Baltic languages as well. Okay, next question is, I think this is a Japanese guy. So he asked me, how long have I been studying Japanese? So thanks a lot for your question. Let me drink, where's my water? I thought I brought it in here. Yeah. I think it's, yeah. Just a second here. Just a second. Okay, so yeah, the Japanese guy asked me this question. What's up, Doga Banchi? Welcome to the stream. Wouldn't y'all like to know? Welcome to the stream. Oh wow. Let me see which one is it. It's this one. It's this one. Yeah, thanks. Madasi. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so the Japanese guy asked me how long I learned Japanese for. So I don't study Japanese anymore. I don't study it. When I first started learning it, I believe I actually studied it longer than Chinese actively. I studied for like 3 years. I think it was like 3 years or something like that. But Chinese, I studied for 2.5 years. So yeah, it was about 3 years of active study of Japanese. Thanks a lot for your question. Next question, Dragon Sky. Do you plan on Twitch stream like IRL? I mean, I wouldn't mind trying IRL. I mean, this question has come up a lot of times, many times in the past. I just have to play around with it. I haven't really played around with it to see how I will go about recording. Because see, I mainly use the GoPro. If I use my phone, I have to use like a, what do you call those things? Those sticks, selfie sticks. I would have to use a selfie stick, and that's not really my style. I don't really record like that. I'll have to play with, we'll see. Thanks a lot for your question. Next question, still Drake. Do you think in other languages? Definitely. My stronger languages, yeah, definitely, like Chinese, Japanese. You know, those languages definitely. Depending, it's like situational though. Okay, I don't know what this guy is talking about. Let me see. All right, next question, Broski. Salam, Moses, salam. My question is, what tips could you give with learning Korean, and how long did it take to learn it? What similarities it has with Turkic languages or with Persian? I'm only starting, so I just wanted to know what path would be better to take if it has any similarities with these languages. Thank you in advance. Thanks a lot for your question, Broski. Okay, so as I tell everyone, the same tip. Okay, the same tip. You want to start learning a language naturally. How do you learn naturally? You learn through you learn through listening. You learn phrases, learn conjunctions, adverbs, phrases on top of phrases, use them with native speakers. listening, keep listening, and you do that for 2 to 3 months, you know, you got to be really consistent, and that will get you, if you keep doing that, then it will bring you to a level to where you're able to have a conversation with someone, a fluid conversation. You're not going to know everything, but you will be able to fluidly talk with someone. This is probably the most natural way. This is the easiest way, the less stressful way of learning. However, if you, so you asked me if it's related to Turkey language, so it has the same structure. So if you, I'm not sure where you're from, you didn't tell me. If you, Persian or Turkish, if you're a native of those languages, or you already speak those languages, then learning something like Korean, you can actually start learning through grammar. Why? Because the structure is similar. You want to get the concept really, really fast. Really, really fast. So I would do that. So if you're a native speaker of an SOV language, or you know an SOV language, you can start learning through grammar. You can still take a natural approach. You can try it. Even if you do know an SOV language. But yeah, I mostly tell people who don't have experience learning another language to start off learning naturally by, learning phrases and a lot of listening, and then have an interaction with a native speaker. That's the less stressful way of learning. Thanks a lot for your question, Broski. Wish you the best in your language journey, sir. So let me see. Dules 55,000. I'm a native English and Macedonian speaker. Zdravo živo. Zdravo živo. Živo zdravo. I am also currently learning German. What language do you recommend I go for next? Like when people, so the recommendation, I don't want to tell you should learn this language next, you should learn that language next. It really all depends on what you're most interested in, because I could tell you all day to go learn something like Cantonese, but when you start learning Cantonese, you might not even like learning the language, and as a result, you're going to stop learning. You're going to give up. So you want to go with something that you're most interested in. Now, as far as let me see. So, you're a native speaker of Macedonian, which is considered Slavic language. If you want to, a recommendation for me, I would say to do something Slavic. I'm not sure if you're interested in Slavic language, but, those languages are close to your native language. Bulgarian, Russian, Bosnian, Serbian, those type of languages. But like I said, at the end of the day, you want to go with something you're most interested in, because that's what's going to determine your life, your persistence with learning. Thanks a lot for your question, Dulis. Happy hijabi girl. I want to learn Persian, Farsi. How hard do you think it will be for me in Urdu and English speaker? Thanks a lot for your question. This actually is not going to be difficult for you as an Urdu speaker. Same structure. No problem. Same structure. You should be good to go. Happy hijabi girl, thanks for your question. I wish you the best, but you should be okay with that. If you're a native speaker of Urdu and you want to learn Persian, you should be fine. Because Urdu and Persian, they share a lot of similar words. If you can read Urdu, it's the script it looks like Persian, with some different letters. So yeah, I think you will have a good time learning Persian. That's a great choice, considering your native language. Wish you the best, and thanks a lot for your question. Next question. Let me see. Free wax. Okay, thanks for your question. Hey Moses, how did you enjoy Minnesota? I wanted to learn Somali because of our population here, but I'm nervous as a young white dude. I'll just look like I'm patronizing or rude or rude to them or something. Keep up the great content, brother. Okay, thanks for your. I'm gonna come over and look at Twitch after I answer his question. So thanks a lot for your question, Free Wax. So yeah, Minnesota was awesome. It was awesome. It was the Somali population is crazy up there. They got their own mall. They're just everywhere. The only thing when we were up there, like I would have leveled up with more Somali, but a lot of them know who I am. We went, yeah, and it's intimidating for me because I'm walking around and they're looking, they know who I am. We went into the mall. I can't remember what the name of that mall was. It was what floor was that? Was that the third floor? We went all the way to the top. We went all the way to the top floor. It was called Mount Carmel. Look, we went all the way to the top floor just for like, we gonna go to the top. I might get recognized. We walked past all these stores when we got up there, and then I just stopped at a random one. And it was like 4 women. They were talking out there. So I think I approached them with, I didn't start speaking Somali. I asked them something in English or whatever. Or did I? Did I speak? Yeah. But the more I was talking to them, when I switched to Somali, the lady was looking at me, and then she asked me, she said, "Oh, she's like, oh, you speak Somali, why do you want to learn Somali?" She asked me that first. And then I started talking more, and then she looked at me. She was like, wait. She was like, your voice is very familiar. It sounds very familiar to me. I've heard you before. And then I was like, I said, Maya, like no. And then she had walked past me. She was like, I think, did she say something about YouTube or something? Yeah, she said something about YouTube. She said, yeah, I think is that you? And I was just laughing. Like, I was just laughed it off because I felt I started feeling awkward. And as a result, we just left. We had left, or did we go to another? Yeah, we left. Yeah, we just left because I just felt awkward, man. Like that lady, we went on the top floor and the lady recognized who I was. She said, your voice is I recognize your voice. So we had left and we went to some other place to level up. But I did level up in Somali with an Uber driver. I leveled up with him. I threw him off guard. He was really surprised. Uber driver, 2 Uber drivers. And then there was some kids, or they were probably teenagers. I leveled up with them. It was like late, like in the evening. And then there was a woman. I spoke to a Somali woman outside. So I got some Somali level ups in, but I felt a little awkward to go into like the mall, and it was just, I was very cautious. And then I think at Walmart, we went to a Walmart, and I think this Walmart has so many Somali people in there. And I think like when we were walking around, the way they looked at me. Yeah, I was gonna start talking to them, but the way they looked at me, looked at me like, oh shit, there go Laos you. And then I actually tried to talk to, I think I did talk to a couple of them, and it was okay. Like they didn't like recognize who I was. But then like there was some, like when I was trying to approach them, they kind of like scared. And then when we were outside in the parking lot, there were some Somali people, and I walked up to them, and I think I started saying something to Somali. No reaction. Like they were just like, okay, we know who you are. Like, it was, but Minnesota is a great place. If you live there and you're interested in learning Somali, definitely go for it. I don't think they're going to be looking at you because of you're white or whatever. Go for it. There's some white people out there that learn Somali, so it's not really awkward. Just go for it. It's a lot of them. You'll have a lot of opportunities. They'll be happy to talk with you. Go for it. I would say go for it. Thanks a lot for your question, sir. Wish you the best. In Somali, that's a great choice. The people are really nice, and they really do appreciate when a foreigner learn their language, because Somali is not easy. That's a difficult language. Shit is hard. It's not easy. So, all right. Thanks a lot for your question. Wish you the best. Next question. I got like 3 more questions here, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. So, young Vaver, what's the best way to hide my camera to do a level of video like you? I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable when filming. Somebody replied to you? Somebody replied to them. They said take a cup and make a hole in it. Et voila, there we go. Well, yeah. I don't know if you like many of you already know how I hide my camera. I use my hat. I will occasionally use a bag with like my carrying bag. It has a hole in it. I put the camera there. I mainly use that bag for when I go to like festivals or places where people walk around. They are already walking around with cameras. But mainly I use the hat. If you end up using your phone, which we do sometimes, we have to because we're not always out with wearing a hat. So we may have a level of situation where we just have to turn on the phone. You just have to somehow position the phone in a way that they don't realize when they don't notice that you're recording. But yeah, definitely it would be awkward if they can see your camera because it's going to mess up this reaction. But yeah, just get out there and test and see what you can do. All right, last question of the day. Friday. Salut Moses, I'm a native English speaker and I'm trying to learn Français et Japonais. How would you say the best way to do so might be? Or how were you learning them? I also want to learn Samoan in the future as my girl's family is from Samoa. Beautiful, okay. All right, so you're a native English speaker. So this goes back to what I always say and I always tell people. You're a native English speaker, you want to learn something like Japanese, okay? You don't have any experience learning any other language, you want to take the most natural approach. Okay, you want to take the most natural approach and use that approach for a good 2 to 3 months. All right, learn natural, learn the phrases, learn the keywords, listen to the audio, listen to podcasts, and have the daily interaction with the native speaker. After 2-3 months, you will be able to speak fluently with the native speaker. You're not going to know everything, but you will be able to construct. After the consistency of doing that, you will be able to construct sentences to be able to express yourself to where the native speaker will understand you clearly. So me, that's how I learned. Like even when I started learning Japanese, I was doing the phrase stuff. It was a little bit difficult because I was like, what kind of language? It's like alien language. But I was learning phrases, spent a couple months. Once I was able to get to a level to where I can converse, then I started doing grammar. I like intensively studied like Japanese grammar. Once I had an idea of how to put stuff together, so I would say go with the natural approach. That's the less stressful. You still got to put the work in. It's not easy. It's not always easy. Find you a native speaker to interact with, and there you go. That's all you need to do. You just have to have the patience and put the time in. If you're not willing to put the time in and practice, then you're not going to get the results. It's just not going to happen. But that's what I would recommend you do. So the same with French, you can do the same thing. Same rule applies. As I mentioned before, once you're able, that approach, once you use that approach to learn a language, you can use the same thing learning other languages. The same approach. It works every time. All right, guys, that is all the questions. We had a long stream today. We were on for an hour and a half. So again, if you guys want to ask me a question, just pose it in the Discord chat or send a super chat, and I'll occasionally look at the chat. Oh yeah, let me go back to this Twitch and see what they're talking about real quick. Soup God, welcome to the stream. What's up, man? Привет, can you do more Russian? So Suga, yeah, actually I'm back into Russian, and actually Russian is going to. I'm gonna mention that before I get off the stream. Yeah, I'm doing Russian right now, like full time. CSTOT 195. How many languages would you say you're actually fluent in? I would assume that in many languages you have basic combo skills, but not fluency yet. I don't know. I don't want to be on the stream lying and say something and be held accountable. So I can speak many different languages on different levels. I don't know exactly which ones I'm fluent in, so I'm just gonna keep it there. Mr. Choose Goose, welcome to the stream. Mario Bros. How is your Tagalog going? Will you still be improving it? Would you ever learn another Filipino language dialect? I mean, my Tagalog is pretty much on the same level. I haven't really done much with Tagalog, and I definitely do plan on improving it and getting back on it. I'm not sure when. I'm also interested in learning another Filipino language, such as Cebuano, because that's big in the States. It's very popular, very, very common. A lot of speakers of Cebuano. Dobanchi, Dutch. I'm not doing any Dutch right now. That's something that I'm probably going to mess with in the future. Turns over. Oh, okay. Hey Moses, hur är läget? Jag mår bra tack. Tusen tack. Hur mår du? Turnus. What? Will the Bravo? Hi Moses, are you excited to come to Brazil? Who said I was going to Brazil? Oh. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to be able to travel. I can't wait till I start being able to travel again. Okay, so we got a super chat over here on YouTube. Miguel Luis Ramon, thanks a lot for your donation, sir. I'm from the USA. Which FLR Spanish course should I purchase? I see one for Mexico and Spain. I'm at Conversational Spanish, trying to practice more. Great question, sir. I'm glad you brought this up. This is really, really good. Okay, so I know it's confusing because even for me it was confusing. I had no idea about these different versions of Spanish. Now, the Mexico, okay. If you are from the USA, okay, you wanna go with the Mexico, the Latin American Spanish, not the other one, Spain, unless you have intentions on going over there or you have some interaction with people from Spain. You want to go with the Mexico one because you're in the USA, okay? You're rarely going to meet anyone speaking the Spaniard accent. So that's the one you want to go with. Go with the Mexico one. Now, if you're in Europe, you probably want to go with the Spain, obviously, because you're probably going to meet more Spaniards over there. So I was confused. Well, not confused. I didn't really know. So when I first started learning Spanish, I just went to the website, said, okay, I'm going to start learning Spanish, looking at books, and it said Spanish on the book, so I got that book, and I started learning it. I didn't know what form of Spanish it was until I started making YouTube videos, and people were saying, oh, that's so cool, you got the list, you're learning the Spaniard version. And I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean Spanish version? Spanish is Spanish. And then I started learning more, and I started realizing that, yeah, it's a different form of Spanish. So I didn't even know when I first started learning. So yeah, if you're in the USA, definitely go with Mexico. That's the one that you want to learn. They have different variants, the Cubano accent, all that, but just you can't go wrong with the Mexico. I'm probably going to get some other ones in the future, but right now the Mexican one is the one that you want to go with. All right, Miguel, thanks a lot for your question, your donation. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Welcome. Thanks a lot for joining the stream. And again, what was I going to say? Okay, again, next week we having a live stream. Okay, we having a live stream to celebrate the 1 million subscribers. So this live stream is going to go on from. So it's gonna be the 15th, 16th, and 17th. Okay. Let me pull up my notes here about the stream. All right. Okay, so we got 3 groups. I had to break these up because we have there's 21 people, 21 languages. You know, everybody's there, all of them are in different countries. We have people all over the world joining the stream. So we can't possibly get all 21 people in one stream, which it will be nice. It will be nice. But it's not going to happen because of the time differences. So, as a result, we created 3 groups. So Friday, which is the 15th, we have 10 languages: Armenian, okay, Russian, Cree, Kurdish, Swedish, Bosnian, Indonesian, Tamil, Vietnamese, and Hindi. Those will be the languages for Friday's live stream. For the 16th, Saturday, we have Assyrian, Mongolian, Cantonese, Mandarin, Arabic, Italian, and Portuguese. Okay, that's Saturday's group. The last group, which is on Sunday, the 17th, we have Spanish, Korean, Japanese, and Sinhala. Okay, so you guys don't want to miss out. Or you're not going to miss out because we're going to have 2 versions. So the live stream obviously won't have subtitles. Okay, so you're just going to be watching us live talking. Probably the only time English is going to be spoken is when I relieve everyone from the stream. I tell everyone, thanks for joining the stream. You know, we had fun today. I'll see you guys soon or something like that. Just to let everyone know that the stream has ended. We're going to have another version where it's subtitled. It's going to have subtitles, flags, or whatever it needs. It's going to be edited with these subtitles so that a lot more people can understand what happened, what went on during those streams. So you definitely want to subscribe, hit the bell, and stay tuned on this channel because it's gonna start happening on Friday. And I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything else I need to mention? What languages are they trying to see? From that list? So that list I just read, what languages are you guys most excited for? Which ones do you want to see? And as I said before, you know, there's some languages on there that you probably want to see that won't appear in this event, but we're going to do another event like this in the future. We probably will do this maybe 3 times a year, you know, for the sake of, you know, switching up the languages. You know, this is something else, some new content for the channel, you know. So we'll get you guys involved, run a poll, get some votes, you know, vote for a language that you want to see in the next stream. Japanese and Chinese and Cantonese. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to mix up the languages. We're going to have some different languages in a different stream, but this is just the main event. Okay, this is the premiere.
Can you give them your name so that they can send it tomorrow?
My name on the PlayStation? Oh, they'll be able to when I log in, they'll see it, yeah. So yeah, tomorrow's stream we're going to be playing Tekken, and if you guys want to play me, you want to get some matches in, just you know, you can add me, send me a message, and let me know if you want to get some matches in. We can do like 1st to 10 or something like that. But yeah, send me a message add me on the network on PSN, and then send me a message, and then I'll have you create a room or whatever, and then we can get some games in. So that stream tomorrow, it will be at probably the same time, like maybe 5. Yeah, I think we did it at around that time last time, right? Yeah, so like 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I think it was actually, you know what? Let me look at my schedule, my language schedule for tomorrow, because it really all depends on what I'm doing, how my schedule looks. So let me see real quick what I got going on. Okay, I got it. Looks like, okay, I got Sinhala, Russian. Okay, we will do, okay, so 3 o'clock. That's my first class, evening class. Okay, yeah, 10 o'clock. Yeah, we'll do it like at 5 o'clock. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, just let me know. I'm gonna sign on. You guys send me a message. Otherwise, I'll just be playing on rank, like how I did last week. So yeah, thanks a lot for joining the stream today. Today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow's stream, or the live stream for the million subscriber celebration next week. So thanks again. You guys take it easy. Peace out.